So you asked, how are my stranded knits on the wrong side? As a general rule, I catch floats every 5 stitches or so, but sometimes you don't have to. And in Alva, I only catch where you have 9 or 11 stitches between. And I'm careful not to catch the floats in the same location because that can make a sort of a split or a separation. So in the 9, I catch it in the middle, and in the 11 on both sides of the middle. In Alva, you have 7 stitches, which normally I would catch the float. But since there are so many, I don't. And actually, the floats become felted with time, so you're not catching your fingers in between. And another thing I do is that I tie knots on the backside. And I tie them by first doing a single knot, and then directly after I do a double knot. So I twist it once and then I twist it twice. It saves you a lot of work. And I'm going to show you another sweater acro where you have lots and lots and lots of ends. And if you were to weave all these in, then you would have almost like a tapestry. There would be so much weaving that you would have sort of a stiff part of the knitting because of all the woven in ends. So this is especially something you would consider just tying knots. And also here we have 6 stitches, and like I said, my rule of thumb is to catch every 5. But in here I don't catch any floats, and they also felt with time. I weave in the ones at the very top, like here, and then I start tying where I see that the end will not poke out. So you can skip the catching and you can also skip the weaving in of ends. This will be a much easier project once you don't have to weave in all the million ends that you have. So yeah, that's what I do. A rule of thumb, catching every 5. I think 7 or 8 is the maximum for leaving floats. And I do think about this when I'm designing. I try not to leave any floats longer than 5, 6, 7 stitches. You can always adjust the pattern a bit if you're thoughtful. Most of my patterns are considerate in this aspect.